Good morning. Well, it has been 24 hours. Today is March the 2nd. This is the day after the big announcement by the American Council of Witches 2015. Their website is now kind of open. As of today, the only thing that was listed is some bios of the council members. And a lot of them I do not like. Now, this is my opinion now. I believe that the Council of Witches here will not work. I believe it is a failure. A lot of reasons for this. They're saying to become a council member, you must be able to provide information by two mentors so they can verify who you are, that you have some pagan knowledge, and you got to give them a little bio. Well, that's not wonderful if you're solitary. I mean, like myself, everything that I learned about paganism, I taught myself. I mean, I had some wonderful friends that I've met online, and I've watched a lot of videos, but I had to learn this myself. And it's made me a stronger person. So them saying that you got to have mentors to validate who you are is kind of screwy. Also, if you want this council to be taken seriously, I believe that you need to be taken by your name. Now, we got a lot of people here that are using witch names and craft names, as they call them, some spots. And I disagree with this. There's one guy who's just going by the name Graybeard. Okay. Got Star Soul. All right. There's one here. I gotta find it. Lakir Tiger Star. Morgan Le Fay. And, I'm sorry. You want to be taken seriously, you got to use your real names. And, I mean, you got to use your real name. Now, if you look at my webpage, at my YouTube account here, you'll notice I go by Blue Sage. Okay? My witch name is Blue Sage Dragon. That I don't hide. But also on my channel page, you can go look, and you'll see I got a link to my Facebook page. And my Facebook page, if you were to hit that, it tells you what my real name is. And my real name is Lauren West. Okay? I got nothing to hide. If you cannot put out your name, don't go around saying that you're going to lead the pagan community. Because if you have to hide behind something, you have to wonder what else you have to hide. Like I said, they put on their bios for some of these council members. And they're saying that there's supposed to be this wide representation. But I noticed one thing. A lot of these people are from the Pacific Northwest. I think there was only 2 of them that wasn't from the Pacific Northwest. And when I gave my idea of like a pagan senate, where I'm saying like 2 people from every state so that large areas would be represented equally, everybody, oh, that's what we're doing. No, that's not what you're doing at all. A lot of claims of titles in this little group here, and which leads me to the major problem that I have, and that is the person I believe is the root of all these actions, and that's Elwyn Herman. See, if you go to their little website, American Council of Witches 2015.com, she is the only person that has a title, a council title, because it goes Elwyn Herman, chairwoman. Nobody else has the title as chair member or anything like that. She does. I looked at this page early, after it got released, and within 24 hours, she has edited her bio. Pretty amazing, huh? In which she says that it was taken away from her purpose, what she was trying to accomplish. And she has mentioned that she has been certified by the AAMA, which is the American Alternative Medicine Association, which is, from what I have researched, a part of the American Association of Drug-Free Practitioners, which on more than one website has listed these as fraudulent. There are councils, associations, and all that are willing to give you certification for a few bucks. Yeah, you can become a member. Here's your perks for becoming a member. But first you got to send us $59.99. So, to me, there's something untrustworthy about Elwyn Herman, chairwoman. And if the leader of the group is unworthy, I don't think anybody else is. Now, that's not saying that all the council members that they currently have are bad people. There is one guy that I wrote down his information. I actually think he could do a lot of good for the pagan community. Okay. Gosh, I hope I pronounced this right. Robert Dehale? Dehwyl. He, according to his little bio here, he has been on the Celtic fairy path for 50 years. He's a retired professor of medieval history and a high-altitude electrician, which apparently means, those light bulbs on those cell phone towers, when they burn out, they got to be replaced. He used to be the type of person that went up there and did that. He helps publish pagan-oriented books, and he does podcasts as Professor Greenman. This is a man that sounds like he is actively part of the pagan community to help the pagan community. And so I have no problems with this man. There are good people that are part of this American Association of Witches 2015 community Facebook page. There's no doubt about that. There's good people with good intent. But we got people that aren't. And one of the other very important things that's been noticed on the American Council of Witches community Facebook page is that questions are not being answered. People are being banned. Questions are being removed. They talk about transparency, but it's not happening. How can we have a group say they represent the pagan community when they are acting like the Nazis, when they are editing and ignoring our basic rights to ask, what about? So with this, I also say the American Council of Witches is a failure. So what was the purpose of this group? According to what I've been reading, their sole purpose is to revise the 13 Principles of Belief, which was created in 1973 by the original Council of Witches, which had members of Oberon Zell and Isaac Bonowitz as two of, I believe, 73 or 74 members. So my problem here is I believe that this Elwyn Herman and a few others are using somebody else's previous creation, and they're going to use that fame to further their career. Because she is a member of this American Alternate Medical Association, she needs something else to bolster her resume. So she can go to other pagans and all that, and you go, I was also a council member of the American Council, which is 2015. I'm special. You know, it's for all the wrong reasons. We, as pagans, don't need a group that does this crap. They want to revise the 13 principles because, in what I've read, there are people saying that this doesn't include them. That the 13 principles are outdated. They need to be revised. So they're taking things that were old and created on the original basis of paganism for here in the United States and saying that it's now outdated. Don't like that. The problem I have with that is Wicca has become so eclectic, so open to anything and everything, that I think that we are on a dangerous, very dangerous crossroad. Because of, as I said in some of my previous videos, I mean, they're talking about Jediism being a Wiccan tradition. No, 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 no. We got chaotics, nihilists, all these people that want to take anything that is not of the Abrahamic religion, anything that's not of the Abrahamic religion, and say that it's pagan. And I am opposed to that. I can't see this. In many ways, it makes me a hypocrite because I'm against it. One of the wonderful things about paganism is that we open our doors for a lot of different beliefs. We try not to tell people that, no, you can't believe that, you shouldn't believe that. We don't do that. We have been told that we are very welcoming to all people's beliefs. And due to all the eclectics and a lot of people who are misunderstanding the basis of paganism, we got people that are reinventing everything constantly. And as Scott Cunningham says, if you recreate everything so much, soon there will be nothing to hand down, because Wicca, paganism, however you want to classify it as, will become so watered down, so distorted, that there is no more of a foundation to build off of. And so this Council of Witches idea is a failure, and it is actually going to cause more harm than good. So do me a favor, if you agree with me, let them know that they're going the wrong way. They're going to cause more harm than good. What we need is not a group of people that are going to redefine the principles of what Wiccan belief are. Because here it is. You got this group of people that are going to say, well, if you follow these beliefs, these principles, you're Wiccan. And that's that. And that isn't that what I just said we shouldn't do? And here they're doing the same thing. We got to stop this. The idea of the 13 principles of belief, from what I conceive, is it was trying to educate people outside of paganism on what paganism is. So those on the outside looking in aren't going by the old stereotypes of devil worshippers and all that crap. So, okay. Thank you. Good night.